Good morning, all students of 10th class English medium APS group. So, today I am delivering here this online class on subject S.s.t, especially English medium students. So, here the first chapter given here, the rise of nationalism in Europe. So, from the first video, I am giving you here the delivered speech about the chapter here. So, that is in front of you, the first page of our first chapter, The Rise of Nationalism in Europe. You can see here the first page given here regarding the whole scenario here. This is the first painting of painter Frederick, or what we say artist Frederick Soriot. So that information already given here downside about Frederick Soriot. How we remember the spelling alphabet name of that spelling? So here 8 alphabet, Frederick, sorry, here 7 alphabet. So you easily remember the name of Frederick Soriot. So you remind this name also. That was the first painting of 1848, series of four painting created or painted by the poet, what sorry, artist, painter Frederick Soriot, and the name of this series given here downside. You can see here democratic and social republics, that is given here democratic and social republics. Frederick Soriot was a French artist given here. He prepared series of four painting. First painting already given here from the first page. You can see here the statue of unity. At this time, this type of one statue already established in America, USA, that is Statue of Liberty. And you remember that thing, that Statue of Liberty presented by the French government on behalf of the children of France. That is a very memorable thing for America. You can see here. So, Statue of Unity established here, and surrounding of this statue, you can see the Karwa, the line of the people of Europe here. At the this beginning of this scenario, from the first place, you can see here the flag of America, USA. You already know that USA was uh, what we say got freedom or independent 4th July 1776, and that painting in the year of 1848. So artist painter Frederick Soriot, very well known about the independence of America. So here first flag established here, American flag here. After that, second flag given here, Switzerland flag here. So these two countries were at that time a symbol of nationalism, or what we say nation state. So here these two flags given here. After that, third flag already mentioned here. That flag is a French flag. French flag given here. So that French flag and people already have crossed the Statue of Unity, and after that you can see here the flag of Germany. You remember that thing at the time in 1848, Germany was not existed as an independent nation. At the time, unification of German was not taken place. Okay, so you can see here. So this flag of symbol of the people of Germany. So at the time, you know that Prussia and 39 states of confederation were the part of that complete area of Germany. So that flag, you can see black, red and golden color, that flag used by artist Frederick Sorio for the people of Germany at the time. Okay. After that, you can see the lines of the people here. They are making queue to cross the Statue of Unity. And now you can see here in the hand of Statue of Unity, in left hand, you can see here that torch. That torch symbolize the light of enlightenment. Enlightenment, that symbolize the light of enlightenment, that is given here. So after that, in the one hand of Statue of Unity, in right hand, that is the Charter of Rights of Humankind. Charters of Rights of Humankind, that is given here. So this Statue of Unity is the symbol of freedom. What we say, freedom, equality, fraternity, all things. So you can see now downside, you can see here broken crowns already given here. The parts of some broken crowns, skeleton already given here. Skeleton, some parts of broken crowns, and you can see some other parts of the weapons, tools, other things. Listen, children, these are the symbol of the abolishing monarchy. These were the signs of abolishing monarchy given here. You already see here. After that, from upper side, you can see upper side the image of Jesus Christ is symbolized here in front of the this scenario. Upper side, in the sky, you can see some angels, male angels, female angels, and here upper side, that is given here a fraternity. So this fraternity belong to the each and every citizen and people of these countries, especially European countries. So fraternity, this headline, it means Jesus Christ respect all people of the Europe, especially their blessings given to the all people of the Europe. Now come on the other topics. You can see here. So here this female figure, statue of unity, personified especially liberty, especially given here as a female figure, especially personified liberty. Downside, you can see here in the hands, right hands of the statue of unity, rights of mankind starter given here, and left hand you can see here the torch of enlightenment. It means the torch of education. It means the torch of future, that is given here. Now here the shattered downside, the shattered parts, that is the part symbols of absolutist. That is the part of the absolutist. In your new words box that already given here, the definition of absolutist, literally the two types of meanings already given here. Literally also, it's such type of government that managed by the ruler monarch, and his power, the government power, in one hand, that power very centralized. One hand, it means centralized. Second thing, he already used the power of military, very brutal power of military used. And third, already given repressive, so crush the people, killed, massacre, genocide, some other words already given here. So these type of massacred, genocide, other things, so killed. These tactics used by the this type of monarchical government. So one word used for that is absolutist. Now downside you can see very clearly about the utopian. The second definition of here utopian. It means utopian means a such type of society that never actually exist, never actually exist. Sometime I gave some example in the classes in offline classes that suppose we think about one child that from early in the morning get up and from early in the morning to the night time for sleep, he or she never speak any lie word. That is possible or not possible? According to me, or I think according to you also, that is never possible. So that type of a society we think in our mind. So that is the word used here, utopian. That word used for utopian. Now I'm giving focus on the next page of our book. As per given the blueprint of our syllabus, this chapter having question marks 2 and question marks 3. It means from this chapter, two types of questions will come in paper. One, one question 2 marks and second question 3 marks. So here in front of you, the second page of our book chapter, the question asked here, Ernest Renan. So who was Ernest Renan and what was his theory of nation state? I repeat the question. Who was Ernest Renan and what was his theory of a nation state? So clearly here in this portion, already you can see here that uh, he was a French philosopher, already given here. He was a French philosopher and his time period already given in third line, that is from 1823 to 1892. Already given here from 1823 to 1892. 2 point you have. Now the third point given here, he managed one lecture or he delivered one lecture in the University of Sorbonne. He was famous after that speech in Europe. So he delivered one speech in University of Sorbonne in 1882. From that speech, he was very famous in Europe. So how he was famous in books and other things? Because of actually he modified the definition of nation state. Actually, according to your book, in your book, one type of definition given in this paragraph about the this new modern type of modern state that we say nation state. Now clear here in this here given here you can see here we defined a territory also, that one area also. According to previous definition, a defined area having majority of citizens, that most of the citizens including rulers also, including rulers also, most of the citizens and rulers also, and they came together to develop a sense of common identity. They came together, it means citizens and rulers, they came together to develop a new sense of common identity. That is first point. And second point, you think here about second point, that is about history. The common people of the nation and it including rulers, they have a common history. Their grandfather and rulers grandfather, their father, their grandfather, they live together, fight for the nation, fight for the nation and do well for the nation. So here that is given here, they think about the nation as a common identity. And second point here, they have common history. Now this already 2 points given here, that is definition of nation state very famous in the early age after 15th century. When we think about that, after 15th century, 16th, 17th, 18th, when the new century come here, 19th century come, so this type of nation state theory exists. Now the second theory about nation state already given in this box, source A. So you can see here, nation is formed by a common language. The second definition of nation state given here, that is a nation is formed by a common language. First point, common language. Second point here, race. Language means bhasha, race, jati, religion, dharam. And fourth point given here, territory, territory given here. So these citizens have common language, common race, common territory, and common religion. Four things very very popular. So this type of two definition already given here. Now the time come for the Ernest Renan. So here Ernest Renan modify the two definition into one with a very broad idea, very broad mind. So here you can see here. Now first of all, I repeat the words here. A nation is the culmination of a long past of endeavors, very very long past of endeavors. That word related to the bravery. Second point here, sacrifice. And third point given here about devotion. Sorry, devotion. A heroic past, great man, glory, that is the social capital upon which one bases a national idea. Now you can see here, in 2 3 lines, a nation is a mix up of very long history of past, very long history of past, very bravery past. Somewhere we listen about that nation, about the bravery of that nation. Second thing, sacrifice. Many king rulers, great men, they sacrifice their life for that nation. And third thing, devotion, dedicate for that nation, dedicate for that nation, that is given here. So three things, I repeat these three things, that Ernest Renan modify the definition of nation state, that is given here. Bravery, the meaning of endeavors, that is bravery. Second point, sacrifice. Third, devotion. After that, in its third line given here, heroic past. Sometimes somewhere we read out the some books about these our past. So that past was very heroic, very with the fully mold with the heroism. Second point, great man. Like in our India, we think about the Mahana Pratap, Maharana Sangha, Mahana Kumbha, Rawal Ratan Singh. Likewise in our Rajasthan, likewise here also in Europe, they think about some their great man, great and great man. Okay, and glory, their time, very great past. So people sing about their glory, people write about their glory. Glory it means very uh, dare, sahas. Okay, so glory, that is the social capital. In our language we say social capital, it means samajik punji. So social capital upon which one bases a national idea. Now that type of nation state, that is the base in Hindi we say Aadhaar. So that is the base of that one nation. That is the base of a one nation. So after that, that is second point. We think about the third point, to have common glories in the past. If the people of the nation, if the rulers of the nation, they have the common glory of the past, now today present, in the present they have the common will means desire. They have the common will to improve their nation for modernization of that nation, common will. And for the future they want to perform great deeds, they want to perform great deeds together. They think together, they will do together very great work. So to wish the desire to perform still more. We are not satisfied from this our today's work. So we will think about the more, once more, likewise. So perform great deeds, perform still more. These are the essential condition of being a people. Now think about the citizen of that nation. According to Ernest Renan, the people, the citizen of that nation state having these type of qualities. These type of qualities were requirement of the citizen of that nation state. So that is the very broad level of definition of a nation state. Now our 3 marks question complete complete with this. Okay. Now here downside, there is one word given here, plebiscite. So plebiscite means in Hindi we say Janma Sangrah. Other word we use here referendum. So referendum it means maybe in our Rajasthan also, in our here in Sikar also. So plebiscite it means referendum, it means Janma Sangrah, that in one kind of a direct vote in on that ballot paper only yes or no written. A direct vote by which all the people of the region are asked to accept or reject a proposal. Voters have only one choice. You say you will say yes, you will use seal more for yes and downside no, only for no. So they have only one choice: accept yes or reject no. So that in our culture we say referendum, Janma Sangrah or plebiscite. So here, so let's focus on that word here. So as per I have completed this 3 marks question topic. I think that most of the students like my that how I express my teaching here in front of you. So with this topic, I have completed this complete first page and second page with the 3 mark questions. So I want to complete this. So in next video, Saurabh sir, in next video, I will give you the full detail